Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sick of Shit Broadcasting. I'm the host of this program, Mr. Sick of Shit. Why? Because, as usual, I am sick of the shit going on in this country and around the world. And it just gets worse, seems like, all the time. Every day, something new, something bad, something worse than the day before. I hate to say it, but that just seems to be the way it is. At any rate, it looks to me, and tell me what you think, but it looks to me like the Little Ice Age is coming back around. We are having really bizarre weather, not from the GW that so many people are still claiming. That is not the issue. The issue is global cooling. It's pretty darned obvious. I mean, they cause basically a lot of the same problems throughout the world climatically. Here in Kentucky, we just had a period of about 2 weeks, 60 and 70 degree weather this time of year, which is bizarre in itself. As you are aware, about a month or so ago, we had an F5 tornado that went through about 250 miles worth of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, did massive destructive damage. Power lines destroyed. A lot of people likely still without power. Not to mention all the homes that were lost and about 80 lives, including some children. I mean, it was just absolutely horrendous what rolled through this Commonwealth. And again, in that part of it is down power lines. And other than people have many of them, whole towns having been destroyed, and a lot of people losing their homes, a lot of people are likely still, as I mentioned, without power. And now, after it being yesterday up in the 60s and very rainy over the last couple of days, tonight is going to be dipping down below freezing. And we got a couple of days this coming week that are also going to be well below freezing, both daytime and night. Well, that sounds a lot like what was happening during the Little Ice Age, except it was a whole lot worse. These things were also happening in the summertime. Below freezing, cold snaps, winter blizzards in the summertime. As I mentioned once before, people thinking that it was safe to shear their sheep found out the hard way because a below zero blizzard came in the summertime and their sheep froze to death overnight after having been sheared. Of course, they had no idea it was going to happen. And not to mention the devastation to crops, because this was happening all over the world for several hundred years. Look it up. Little Ice Age, Big Chill. And I'm telling you, folks, we've got more tornadoes coming, and in different parts of the country, out west and in the south, coming soon. Looks like they could be very severe. There are going to be more people likely losing their homes, and the ones that don't lose their homes are going to likely lose power. Blackouts come in many forms. It could be one of those forms is going to be storms. I do believe that it is likely we are going to have something more catastrophic than that will affect the entire country, possibly the whole world. Coronal mass ejections, solar flares, what have you, EMP attack, could be one of any number of things. But something bigger, it's going to be more widespread devastation, will likely happen. But before that does, we've also got power plants being taken offline all over the country, nuclear plants, coal burning plants. I mean, you name it, they're going offline. We know about the, what do you call those things? The pipelines, the fuel pipelines. You know, all these things are adding into the equation for both increases in what we pay for power, as well as the potential for power outages. And without power, there will also be no water. So you got to take necessary precautions so that when these things do come our way, we're as ready as we can be. Folks, get ready. I know I've been saying it for a long time, but we're seeing the evidence. Get ready. Way worse than a bumpy ride is coming. Get ready. It's going to get dangerous out there. So the best thing that I can tell you is prep, pray, and stay out of people's way as best as you can. Till next time, Mr. Sick of Shit, signing out.